there be a third Coattail Riders album?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For
I
sure.
mean, is this basically any time that there's a lapse between Foo Fighters, when you're in the, I'm assuming you're in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Doing new Foo Fighters.
We're getting there.
Okay, so is that kind of, okay, between records, I'm going to have the Coattail Riders?
Yeah, I mean, if we say, hey, we're taking a big period of time off, I'm going to go do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you ever, I mean, this is kind of silly because of all you've told me, but would you ever consider, hey, there's another side project? I read on Wikipedia, I don't know if it's bullshit or not, that you're on a Police cover band also.
No, I mean,
is that BS? Or?
Yeah, but those aren't really side projects.
Yeah.
There is a Police tribute band who I met, and I've done a couple shows with them because it's really fun.
So you just do it for shits and giggles?
Yeah, for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
I don't even really rehearse with them. I just go up and I know all those songs.
Okay.
Like the back, that's my Bible. Is
right.
As far as drumming was the Police album, so
Right.
I know all those songs upside down, backwards. And then I have this other thing every once in a while that we do called Chevy Metal, which is like, you know, just 70s covered rock band that play Mexican restaurants and shit around my house. So and those aren't really side projects. So those are kind of just. A lot of time I'll book those shows if the Foo Fighters haven't played in a while. We're getting ready to go play somewhere.
Okay.
And so I can get my chops up, you know.
Gotcha. Now, people would kill me if I didn't ask you about the Foo Fighters' next record. Anything you can tell us about it?
I mean, it's still in the fetal stages.
Okay.
It's still very early, but are you getting this? I'm sorry. That's but it's early yet. But it's coming.
It's coming along.
Yeah.
That's it. No golden nuggets. Come on.
No, not really. I mean, because at this point, it's just really just riffs and stuff like that. It's just so early on.
Right.
I mean, I think it's going to be a rock and roll record. I don't think there's going to be a lot of the sort of acoustic embellishments that went on the last couple of records. I think it's going to be. My sense is that it's going to be a bit of a straightforward record, but I could be eating my fucking words, you know. So there may be a fucking symphony on this next one.
Are you surprised how you guys have evolved now as a band? Because
No.
it's pretty, I mean, remarkable.
Evolved, like, as musically speaking?
Yeah, strictly.
It's so funny because you think that, yet you read like a Rolling Stone review and they'll say like, oh, they're just doing the same old shit they always did. So, and we'll be like, really? Because there was like tons of violins and keyboards on the first Foo Fighter record.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a natural evolution.
Right.
I do. I think that you have to.
We'll edit these drums out later.
Yeah.
With our high-tech equipment. Yeah. So it's a natural progression.
Yeah.
You mentioned Rolling Stone and stuff. You're critic-proof though, right? I mean, you don't read any of that bullshit, right?
I read a little bit every once in a while, and I've read mainly, you know, nobody likes it when someone says their baby's ugly, you know?
Right.
Which is basically when somebody says your record sucks,
right.
and you suck. They're basically just saying, you know, your child's ugly, and you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But, so I try to steer clear from them, and if they're really good, I usually figure, you know, wait, he's friends with my cousin or something.
Right.
So, like, I don't know, I don't put much stock in them, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know, the guy who's reviewing my record, or the girl, might be like a huge Yola Tango fan, you know?
Right.
And that's just what they're really into.
Right.
And if that's what they're really into, they're gonna fucking hate my record.
Right.
So what is a fucking critic anyways? It's just a bunch of bullshit. If something's unanimously, like and with movies, movies I can kind of take critics because they're either stinkers or they're not for the most part. You know, there's a fine line in there, I suppose.
Yeah.
But music's too hard for one person to be the critic. You know, I mean, I guess they delegate. Like, you're the rock guy, so you do all the rock records.
Right.
You're the dance person, but I don't know, whatever. You know, most people. You know, most critics are fucking failed musicians or failed writers anyway, so fucking gives a shit.